Map is now DE Train versus compLexity and Luminosity Gaming. Can Luminosity Gaming win this one and bring this to a third map, or will compLexity be our 8th and final team to participate in the Northern Arena Montreal Finals? I'm Vincily, along with me is Launders, as we're about to go live here in the second map. compLexity starting on the CT side, as this is LG's map choice.
LG's map choice, and this is a map that they lost to compLexity on in their previous series a couple of hours ago. So a power move by them, I guess you could say. And maybe they just felt like they made a lot of mistakes that they won't make twice. And from that perspective, I can understand. It was also a very close game that they lost. So.
All right, well, Showtime is going to be moving in towards Ivy, but the first one to fall will be Destiny from the hands of Def. Def was playing it towards the inner side. I think he pushed towards upper ramp, and then finally spotted him there, and then spotted 3 guys here towards Ivy, and that's including the bomb. 1 guy moving out towards ladder room, and that's going to be Shiz. Now Uber trying to get these kills, but first one. And now 8 trying to avenge his teammates. He spots 3 again. They're still moving as a train. Android to support. 8 to reload.
Wow.
And he stays alive long enough to get the 3K. Now Shiz jumping around as somehow. How did Def run past him?
No idea how that happened. Oh, wow. Shot from the 14-year-old. If he really is 14, that's nuts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too, right? I'm assuming he was hiding, you know, in that corner of the ladder room.
Yeah.
As soon as you come down that ladder, there's that little nook on the left side. He was there.
Yeah, maybe he was in ladder. I have no idea how that happened.
I'm gonna have to look at the mini map on the replay.
Demo, we can still hear you.
All right, so in this round, though, compLexity, UMPs, MP9s, FAMAS, and an M4. As the rest of LG they're looking to work towards inner, but they're kind of spread out. Took them a while before they could regroup here. They do have Tech 9 armor, utilities on PKL, and an SMG for Shiz. So this is a interesting first buy coming in from the for the terrorist team rather.
Yeah, that was a pretty preemptive molly. I would have liked to see Surreal hold on to that for a little bit longer. It would have been really useful. Just like counter versus the smoke, and a couple players are falling into the site now. And hopefully this doesn't end in a disaster, though all the ammo from MP9 that's Def has been used, and Surreal goes down as well. So here it is, 3v3, but Ape helping out, make it a 2v3. Yell's gonna get a much better spot. Yell with a really nice 1 deep, wow.
Still on the bomb train, Ape takes him down, and the last one spotted at the upper ramp. Ape trying to fight him. Here comes a tap, forcing him out. Good job there as they go for that double peek. That's enough time for them to go for the defuse. Uber will be to get the M4 and the Deagle right after it, so it's going to be 2 unanswered rounds. Slightly expensive for compLexity, but also even expensive for LG as well due to the force buy that they got.
Yeah, you know, and it came close. They lost both players inner when they had 2 ready to defend. And if you put 2 people close up, then like it's typical to play 1 person in Z and just everyone else outer, because outside can become a mess to retake. In inner is very easy to retake. So if you're gonna commit 2 people that close like compLexity did, you're expecting them to get basically all the kills and not die. So it's kind of scary that they ended up both going down, only getting a kill apiece. And again, I think there could have been better resource usage right there. Molotov, a staple to play inner by yourself or with anyone, and Surreal let go of it pretty early.
We got some word here from the back end that Shiz is probably 18 and not 14, but a lineup here from 8 drops 2. Nothing more I could ask for here for LG as they're going for a full eco. Just to have enough money here for this next round. So Abe getting a triple kill at this point. 3 unanswered rounds for compLexity. The first test comes now. Surreal would probably drop... Oh, I was going to say maybe drop the M4 for Android to buy an AWP, but they're just going to go full M4s.
You don't necessarily need an op to win on train. I mean, they could do it if they felt comfortable with it, but rifle setups are completely viable. Ops are extremely strong, but rifle setups are totally normal. And wow, look at this heavy inner push. This is like a total call out, I feel like. Yeah, just hoping to get that first player across. Right, but if they do escape, Surreal also comes through with the peak outer or upper.
Sick teamwork.
Yeah, sick teamwork, but they've got to make this fast rotate back outside. They push Luminosity outside, and now Ape's the only man out here. They don't have Ivy control. They're in kind of a scramble right now.
Oh shot missed though by Yell. As Android's moving up towards CT Heaven, so that's at least 1 CT known where he's at. Uber trying to post long range with an M4, not Not too sure why he did that. But now Abe drops the bomb carrier, and just like that, it's a 2 versus 2 situation. Android still stuck on top of CT, Heaven drops down. Def also spots him, and that's going to be PKL towards Hell. Meanwhile, Yell does get the op kill from back of 5 onto Def, so it's up to Android onto 2 versus 1. Now spotted, back to a 1 versus 1.
Oh, that flash might have low-key saved him. Oh, wow. Foot getting shot actually does some damage, but Android now has a little bit of info. And we'll be working around the site versus this Glock. I was expecting him to be, wow, really hurt, but the headshot with the Glock, I think he thought that he was extremely low, and that even if he had hard armor, he would have killed him.
Yeah.
Truth is, he probably wouldn't have killed him in one shot with that headshot if Android had head armor. So, honestly, what a round to lose, though. 3v5,
Yeah.
They had such an insane inner push, and then, like, they did exactly what would happen after that. Luminosity go outside because they see all those people inner, but the rotates are too slow, and they just let the chaos get to them. But Yell had a really great round of finding those kills with his top.
A few hours ago, they were on another 5-on-3 situation. They lost compLexity when they had that max 7 push by Def up with that max 7. But again, I'm trying to figure out why you're saying that Android flash, the missed flash, might have saved him.
Because he was, it seemed like he was gonna peek that side of the train, and then he turned around to throw that smoke, and then like
So
ate his own flash.
away.
It just felt like he was posturing to peek that side, and Yell was posted on that side, so like even a shoulder peek I think would have got him killed. But because he got flashed, just had to sit there.
Yeah. Now here comes another gun round here for compLexity, but Uber has actually left Showtime make his way in the back of 5, so I wonder if this is going to be a big flank for them.
Yeah, he can do anything right now. I mean, they just want to wait on him before they actually try
That's
to
gonna be
execute.
huge.
Yeah, he's definitely going to get a lure kill here. Looks like our man NZ is oh, not exactly spotted, but Showtime's like, I got to find someone soon at this point, and people have started to rotate in. This is really strange. Oh, the Galil's so far away. Oh, but there it is. Oh, the instant trade. Damn, it wasn't quick enough.
That was crazy. Should have waited another second. That would have been a total worthless flank. So good thing that at least got the kill onto Def.
And Android has a OP spot right now. Oh my god, what a shot from... What?
Okay, Yell at the pop dog. 3 versus 1. Down to 3 HP now as he's tagged by Uber. Uber trying to redeem himself after letting Showtime across to get that kill onto Def, and he will be able to do so. Diffuse comes through. 3 guys alive, so that's good enough for them to go for drops because they did go for a full buy for compLexity. It was
Why does
a
Uber
very low
have...
buy for them.
Why does Uber have 1,300 knife kills?
Knife servers? Oh, probably,
But why?
probably knifing for sides.
That many? That seems like a lot.
He didn't buy it.
Yeah, you don't buy it. Yes, you don't buy those numbers. I know
That's-
he DMs a lot. His AK's got like over 100k, I think.
That's insane. Maybe he should practice KZ now too, just so he can move around better.
About the movement. He's got
Yeah.
good movement.
I guess it's game sense. Nothing against Spike though. It was just questionable plays from what we saw before in his CT holds on Ivy. Yell's about to move up towards Hell though. This is gonna be huge.
It
So
might
now, this
be.
time it's not his fault. I don't know how they let him cross over.
This is really interesting. I wonder, is Yell just gonna wait until like Uber runs past him? I mean, the Glock doesn't guarantee the frag, but I guess he maybe wants to take this fight right now.
He's gonna get it now.
Oh, he's zoning. Wait, what's going on? Why did he just leave?
Oh, they're doing it again. They're gonna try to get the picks outside. They
Oh.
know that one's towards Ivy. Oh, he's even
Oh.
going inner.
Oh my
Okay. Now the bomb's gonna make his way back towards inner. He's got the big flank. But that's about to turn. Oh, okay,
Wha-
at least
oh,
gets the
okay.
kill. Oh man, what is going on? Okay, so that's 2 rounds where they are able to let one guy just lurk across here for LG. Surreal looking back at the site. PKL onto Android. Into 3 versus 4. They push down with the MP9 to get the kill. AKs right now is not connecting. Tech 9 fully blinded is going to be LG. They managed to get 1 kill, but it's a 3 versus 2. Uber getting that kill at least.
2-on-2, way better guns for the CTs, and no armor. They have the power of positioning right now where they can shoot somebody in the side, probably get a couple of free bullets off. But again, MP9, so 8 being very low works in their favor, and now one player alive, Uber, is able to take him down. Yell gets killed after what was a pretty cool play. I mean, I can't believe he didn't try to get any of the. I thought, you know, walking into there, what an interesting choice. I guess it makes sense though. If you're on the eco, you can flank one player inner, have the site, and be able to split with that crazy flank.
Yeah.
I was surprised because the guy came back into Z, and you think, okay, he's still got a Glock, so if this guy's face to face with him, he's probably not going to win, but managed to just put like a bunch of bullets in his head right away.
Yeah, good job by Yell. I think even at that point as well, he knows that one's at alley and one's up at E-box, so that inner is probably weaker. But he actually had 3 guys inner for that, or actually 2 guys inner, 1 guy playing towards the ladder room for complexity, I think, which was that 5th player that was still yet to be seen by LG side.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, so they do get a bomb plan to have plenty of money now. Lower utilities, but still plenty enough to try to go for an execute outside.
Def has played up here before. Ooh. It hadn't gone so well the first time. That's Surreal winning the duel versus Yell. Very important kill. Not an easy operator to take down, as we see in very dangerous players. Def also doing his job here. Everyone can just fall passive. They've got that 5v3. Doesn't necessarily mean that complexity will win 5v3. We know that. But I would be hard pressed to believe that they lose this round. There's no crazy lurk going on or people out of position or anything like that.
Yeah, it didn't work, right? They tried to go for a Hall or a Ivy control, and the op was denied from the hands of Yell. They tried to go for a lurk or an entry towards upper, it was denied there, so you don't really have anybody else that's able to lurk around. You're going to have to try to work as a team, try to capitalize on a site, and it's looking to be towards the outside. Showtime moving forward, Uber waiting around the angle. And there you go, you see that difference now, right? Uber is not rotating too fast now. He's really just holding his angle inside Ivy the whole time. Now Def, though, gets picked up by Shiz. He's the last man standing. Bomb is yet to be planted. There's 20 seconds left. 6 rounds.
And, maybe Luminosity are like, did we really want to pick Train again? I mean, I was willing and waiting to see them have a better T-side because they were in the same boat where they had to play T-side first. Mm-hmm. But they didn't prove anything, and it seems like... Actually, no. I'm mistaken. They got 10 rounds on T-side.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Both teams did 10 rounds on T-side. So things have changed, at least for complexity side, to on their defense.
Yeah, that's true. I guess the goal was just to have a better... They're basically... okay, so this makes a lot more sense. The Luminosity were like, okay, we have a great T-side. All we have to do is tighten up on CT. Uh-huh. But now they're like, oh, that's actually kind of hard to win all these rounds on T-side now that they know... I know everything. We just played them an hour ago, and we're maybe doing some similar stuff that they're used to. But it's a two-way street.
Yeah. And out of those rounds, too, 2 of them have been save rounds for LG, where they actually did some good econ damage, got bomb plants as well. I mean, if you're looking at it, there's been 3 defuses out of the 7 rounds played. So they're able to execute and get into the sites and plant within these gun rounds. But it was always a disadvantage. Number of disadvantage in terms of numbers on a post-plant situation, so they got to do a slightly better job in terms of how they want to execute entries. But at this point, I don't know where the weakness is really for complexity. I mean, Def is only at 2 and 6, but he's played his part when he had to bring those fights on inner, right? His aggressive push worked.
Yeah, the aggressive push worked. The second round was a little bit sketchy, but apart from that, like, he's gotten 2 important rifle kills basically. Mm-hmm. So yeah,
got backstabbed one of the rounds there by Showtime. So it was harder for him. It was more miscommunication to how they wanted to hold the angles for complexity. But at least on LG's side, I don't think they really spot a weakness now.
That was actually the craziest lurk if you think about it. Like, walked out T-Con to hell to back bomb through Z to kill the guy, like, push up inner.
Yeah.
And not get spotted by 5 CTs all alive with.
And that was guns. Yell, right? But Showtime's flank was out Ivy, back to CT spawn, lower ramp to back of bomb train to get the kill of onto Def.
Yeah.
So there's some weaknesses and some places to exploit for complexity for Luminosity Gaming, but they have to react a little bit faster on those.
I mean, their complexity are still going to be scratching their heads about how either of those things happened.
Yeah.
Which I myself have no idea. Def going to be solo inner right now with a quick rotate in Z and a man to help him at ladder potentially if it is going to be an inner take.
Hmm.
But he has had some trouble. He's got utility. He's hung on to it. He's got the smoke and the Molotov, but a couple players look like they're going to be pouring out of heaven, it looks like, and Surreal's going to help him out take off this initial engagement. Bomb potentially get planted. I think Def has spotted somebody in Frost.
Yep.
Can't see what that fight does. And there he is, staying alive, getting all the kills, staying alive. Perfect.
Yeah, giving it a bomb plan is no biggie there for complexity's part. They know it's going to be a gun round no matter what on the next one there. The only difference is a little bit more utilities in the hands of LG now, should they want it. And a bit of econ moving into the further rounds, but struggle's real for them on the T side so far.
Yeah, I'm not. And there it is. 7-1. Can't escape.
That's true. Is there going to be a 7-Eleven?
Did the server crash?
No, I'm good.
Just me. Okay.
You can come back. I got this for you. This round is pretty much similar to what they did on that second round, or the first gun round that they had. 3 guys pushing up towards lower ramp. 1 guy at upper ramp. Surreal getting the up kill from CT Heaven onto Showtime. And now my server crashed.
Yeah, I can't get back in either.
Rip.
Alright, it's been fun, guys.
Quote unquote in a production. Hit him up. Hit him up. But yeah, things look good. Surreal got that first kill. The rest of them were trying to go for that big flank towards ladder. But what happens after is for the fate of CSGO to let us decide if we could get back into the server or not.
We're gonna need HLTV to tell us who wins this round. Can anyone HLTV confirm? Ugh, can't get back in.
Or who knows, it could be even the whole server that dropped, right? Because when I'm looking at the scoreboard here for... Let's see here. 7-1, no updates so far in the server, so... that being said, 7-1, possibly an 8-1 because they did have that first kill. But the scoreboard has not updated anything here for HLTV. So your thoughts so far, at least on this matchup, Blunders? Before we go to break.
On this map?
Yep.
Quite surprised, I guess. It's nice to see compLexity cleaned up their act. I think Luminosity should have half anticipated that maybe it was only going to be harder, even if they were more prepared to play it again. Mm-hmm. And yeah, potentially messing up in the vetoes, though this map isn't over.
Not over yet, but looking at it so far on that scoreboard, Android 23 is at 134 ADR, Def is at 96, Surreal's at 90. They're putting a lot of work right now on the CT side for compLexity so far. Meanwhile, only Yell is really showing up here for Luminosity. Because even then, look at Destiny, he's at 0-1 and 8. He's got 33 ADR. So he's in the same boat as Showtime has been on train side. They've denied 1 player so far onto LG for compLexity, which has been pretty good.
Yeah. You want to go to a break while we figure this out?
Yeah, let's do it. So we're still going to investigate to see what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. So,
oh, game's going live. Okay.
Okay. Let's retry.
Oh yeah, I'm in this. Okay.
Sweet.
Nice.
Welcome back, guys. So we don't need to go on break. We're just going to continue with the action. So 7-1 on the scoreline. You guys are tuned in here to Stevo TV production for the Northern Arena Call of the North, presented by Bell. Back in the server now, you can see that it's an 8-1 scoreline. So they have won the round for compLexity on that previous round, but not sure how many kills or what happened exactly. But to summarize it, you do have enough money for LG to move into this round very aggressively towards the outside bomb site. A lot of people are blinded. PKL is going to burn 8. Showtime coming out of the unblindness, actually, and they're just destroying compLexity on the outside.
Wow, everybody just, I mean, it seemed like for a while compLexity were doing a good job delaying, but then the Molotovs came out, and those are really nice mollies. Back bomb, 1 in Z, just forcing the rotates to be really awkward. A lot of flashes and confusion from both sides, but because of the smokes, it gave Luminosity the advantage. And I guess a pause is called on, I'm not sure by who, is it compLexity?
It's a tech problem here from compLexity. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Res change, bug UI. So I wonder if the server crashed for them too. Nonetheless, though, I mean, it was a change of pace for LG as well.
Yeah.
They moved outside so fast.
Always good to throw in
Change it up.
throw in a fastball, right? Yeah. Exactly. Because you cannot let the other team, you cannot let the CTs just be able to hold on to their nades for the whole round. So it's important to rush once in a while so that they have to use nades early on preemptively. And especially if they're able to get away with it, so they've just won that round going fast. So now compLexity need to make sure that they aren't too conservative with their grenades. Because if they lose, and all they had to do was throw an early grenade or two, then good. And if the Luminosity just had to go slow now, then they don't have that much opposition. We're gonna sneak down lower ramp. Why everybody rotated out? Oh my gosh.
Trying to play the retake, and Surreal's with the op, but they've already pushed down towards the back of B. This is gonna be dangerous.
Man, they completely left just so early. Just thought, okay, full outer, no one. Oh, wow. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
All right.
The whiff shot makes that happen. They actually haven't made it inside the site to get a plant yet.
Yeah, the bomb's not even down yet. I don't even know what's going on.
Now they're going to hear towards inner as well, so you'll see that rotate. You also have a big flank coming through from Def fairly soon. He's going to come up from ladder room, but Yelly's waiting there with the AWP. Meanwhile, we have pushed up for two of the players from LG, one of them falling down towards the hump of lower. Shiz and Yell simultaneously getting kills onto Android and Uber. Yell a second one onto Surreal. Def has to move out quick, but he's actually rotated all the way out to Z. So high-low right now for PKL and Yell in terms of their positioning. No nades to work with. Big smoke.
Smoke, yeah. Oh, good flash. No. Oh, whoa. Def on the top of the bomb. And oh, wow. Def covering his teammate there. That was so clutch. Headshot over his teammate as Yell went for the knife.
I think he digged his teammate too, but thankfully it's less damage.
Wow.
Good job, Def.
That was nuts by Def. Got up on the top of the train too to kill Heaven. That was their upper. That was sick. What clutch play by him in a situation where why did that bomb take so long? If that bomb went down when they had the site, they would have exploded like 20 seconds prior. So weird.
Yeah, I'm still flabbergasted of the 5-man stack on the outside.
I know they threw a small fake and then compLexity just full rotated out. They're completely wrong, and then Luminosity, with a free open site, couldn't believe their own eyes. No way! compLexity just let us have the whole site and decided we can't play. It's not safe. Then,
Even then, more surprisingly, that they actually did win the round. So a great job for Def on that 2 versus 2.
yeah, definitely.
I got it now.
All right.
It took me the third. Took me the third with the longer. For me to notice that. That it is going to be a 5 versus 5. Bomb on the back of Showtime as they're playing fairly passively for LG to start. Looking back towards Ivy and towards the T-Con. To see nothing there towards upper eye there of inner, they're going to walk back towards the ladder room.
Yell is actually such a sick opper. And Android pushed up. Really good to play up close, especially if teams use a lot of smokes. To not just sit behind them the whole time. But it's really scary because you gotta be like... yeah, wow.
He's out in the open, right? There's no support.
Yeah.
But at least Surreal and Uber are going to work here. It's a 3 versus 3. 8 going for the surprise attack from Green Train. Uber going for their trade. It's a 1 versus 1. Now he's stuck on the top of CT Heaven. Opera knows where he's at, and he gets a shot.
Yeah, Yell just fucking... Or, excuse me. Yell just tracked him out of heaven. Esports.
Launder is doing his casual casting from his Boxers channel.
In my boxers.
In your Boxers. I'm in my Boxers.
Boxer bros.
You should get Boxers.
Yeah, I'm gonna get boxers on the waistband. It's gonna say this dick is nuts, and then on the crotch it's gonna have Boxer S, which is
nice.
Eating banana.
Pretty dope. What about MeUndies? You should use Boxer MeUndies.
Yeah, I heard they're the most comfortable undies in the world.
Are they?
I don't know. I heard.
That's just their slogan. But it's a save round for compLexity. 9-3 on the scoreboard. Def is actually pushed all the way up similar to the way he did it before. But this time it's a CZ instead of a max 7. Can he get these 2 kills onto Shiz and Destiny, who expect some sort of aggressive push here from compLexity's side? Even that shot gives their position away too. Pop flash will come across. Watch the first guy. Does not connect. Android, though, is in a great spot for a ladder flank. Oh, he's hesitating too much. So at that point now, it's going to be easier for Luminosity Gaming to overtake the site. Okay.
Okay, yeah, like, fly into ladder. Only time I've ever felt bad for someone with a CZ. And it's kind of crazy. They traded those 2 rounds. There's actually been a lot of defuses, so just a ton of plants from Luminosity in general, and they're starting to find their footing. They're going to have a 4th round here, and they haven't lost any players, so they're going to be in a pretty good place. This is also a bomb plant round, but only 2 more rounds left, so compLexity, not too bad so far on CT side, and I think, I don't know, are they going to be buying Def? Uber is half armor. I guess not all of them spent all their money, but they plan on double eco, if anything.
$1,900. Def could probably go for a pistol. I don't know. I think at this point you might want to get.
Oh, damn!
That might change things around.
Is he gonna get out of there? Oh, Ivy.
Oh, but he salvages a UMP.
Yeah, what happened? That's too bad.
Yeah. He could give that to Def at least. That could put that to work.
Yep. I don't think.
No, it's gonna be pistol safe.
Yeah. I'm wondering if Def spent all his money, but yeah, Android would still be low. And a lot of players pushing inner right now. Destiny is also not gonna. Is he gonna fast cross? I'm not so sure. That's kind of awkward. And whoa, right into the crosshair of Destiny, gets 2 kills. That's very good for him. Real
Nothing
can't
more
land
than that,
one
though.
lead. Yeah.
Maybe we're for another round. I'm assuming if he's gonna, or I'm wondering if he's gonna try to save this UMP one more round. You finally plenty of money enough here for compLexity moving into the last round, but Luminosity Gaming have done a good job after this pause to narrow down that gap. Salvaging as many rounds as they could, putting 4 on the scoreboard is pretty decent. Looking for this actually sealing a deal in the 5th round right now, and possibly a 6th would be good for them.
Yeah, I mean they forced a double eco, so there's that. They get the they get the 3-for-1, which is hugely valuable on T side. Make the difference between like a 12-3 half and this maybe 9-6 that we're potentially seeing. But compLexity will have one more buy. I thought Uber was gonna go for a. Oh, he might die. He lives, hangs on to the UMP one more round. I think.
One more round.
Will he just drop it though? Yeah, he's just gonna drop it. There's no sense in keeping this unless. Yeah, no one else needs guns.
Yeah. That is true. So now, with the money that they have left, they have 2 kits. Almost full nades now. Glass, well, not a glass cannon, but small armor opt for Surreal. They're setting up pretty default with 4 guys on the outside. Def playing inner on his own. Playing on top of that ladder. That upper ramp.
Showtime's made some ground coming out of the smoke. Pushing up, and Uber's going to way out far. No, didn't expect anyone to be held or for anyone to have whoa, what a nice pick. And Yell, of course, being so consistent. It's this T-side hopper, and Def is like, where did my team just go?
Yeah. And a flawless victory in the first half.
I think compLexity should be very glad that they got the rounds they did. I didn't expect Luminosity to come back in it that hard either, but
no,
that round is like a completely different version of themselves.
And it's exploiting those weaknesses that we mentioned before, right? For Luminosity Gaming, when they were able to squeeze through towards that Ivy side without getting spotted, also being able to get to hell without getting spotted. This time, Showtime did not want to utilize that ninja and try to go for a big flank. He just went for the openers, and that's what works for Luminosity Gaming, or that's what worked well for them in that last round. Should have done that when they had those pistols. Maybe we would have seen a closer scoreline for LG at that point. But 9 rounds.
They almost won that round.
Yeah. But
Uh,
6 rounds at least for LG on T side is pretty decent.
It is pretty decent. It's quite good. Yeah. Here's a quick big question mark. Does Luminosity play better on CT side, or does compLexity play just as well as they did last time on their T side? Well, huge question mark. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if both teams are just super inconsistent and nothing can be drawn from the data of the last map. So far, it's a completely different game. But what we do know is that compLexity are playing better on their CT side than Luminosity were on their T side.
4 guys out Z. And that was spotted by Def, who spotted at least 2. And it's spread out across the map. Ivy's open. They're going to go for the big flank. PKL running back towards Z. First kills are going to be Def and Shiz getting those first 2. Destiny down to 5 HP. Also Ape to take him down. 1 spot out at Olaf. And that is going to be Shiz. Pulls back towards T-Con. 4-on-3 situation at least.
That's a very critical kill. Now they don't have to watch their back at T-Con. They also know they just pushed someone in Z. 3 people peeking him, and it's pretty much over. Just drops the hammer on him. Showtime goes down. compLexity. Is that a second pistol? That is 1 more pistol on the board for compLexity. Have done a great job on pistols at the very least, even though they've gotten eco'd a couple of times.
Quite often in the last series.
Do we have the full buy-up? Yell's not going to be buying everything because, of course, he has the offer, which means he is going to want to hang on to a little bit more money than everyone else because his equipment set is that much more expensive. But just a deagle is fine. Honestly, you got a deagle, either you get a headshot or you die, right? Armor's not going to do much. You line up for a headshot, you either hit it or you don't. You get shot first, you're probably dead anyway.
compLexity side, they do have 2 AKs, 2 UMPs. Does Uber make a bit of noise at the beginning to start towards this inner bomb site? PKL now spotted by whoever jumped across, and that was Def with the Mag 10. Still gonna stay fairly calm. Might want to utilize the submachine guns to try to clear out first, and then have the AKs playing long range for support. They really don't know where they want to go yet, and it's gonna be up to Uber to try to clear out inner to start, and also Def to look out towards Ivy.
Right. So sometimes compLexity feel a little bit too long. They're a little bit too mid on these rounds, and then get spread out a little bit, lose their open kill, and then just fall apart. But here's the trade to answer back, and as long as they just stay tight from now on, and everybody trades, they should be okay. Uber getting stand out a little bit, but he managed to stay alive.
Runs out of bullets now as he jumps back up. Apes takes him down, and Showtime's the last man standing. Uber has 1 HP. 5-7 connects onto Android. 1 more peek, and now headshots onto Ape.
Oh my god.
Almost connected onto Def. How is this happening?
At
least it's a 2 versus 1.
Oh my god, it's happening.
Oh no. Uber with 1 HP.
Oh.
Showtime! About to win. Could win.
Yeah, he can.
But now he's down to 4 HP. There's 4 seconds left on the clock. He's just running away.
Time. Jesus.
Oh no.
That really just happened.
Is he gonna kill him too?
Oh my god, no he's not, but Jesus, what the... What?
What do you do? What do you say?
Yeah, that's something you can't be like, this is what you guys could improve strategically. It's like, just trade. Like, just trade. Like, peek with your teammate and trade. 100% the kill. Put 2 people on 1 person's screen, and 1 of you hit shots.
That's insane. They all had freaking head armor too.
50 damage. Yeah. Oh my god, absurd. That is crazy.
Great job by Showtime. 10-7 scoreline now as this is gonna reset compLexity just a tad. All with deagles, with the exception of Uber that with the UMP that he saved in the previous round.
He's really good at saving UMPs.
Yeah. Not putting good use to it. Unfortunately, if you're gonna look back at the last round, and in this round though, he proves to be wrong. Gets the headshot onto Yell. And Showtime retaliates back with Destiny. Gonna move in for the bomb plant.
Oh, there's a molly to come out. And this flank, I wouldn't be surprised if someone decides to check it. That's quite common for people to come through Z late, and it doesn't matter, yep. And I wonder if that eco is going to cost them. That was so bad, man. That was so bad. That was so bad. Oh my gosh. I mean, there were crazy shots hit by Showtime, but it's like, man, he wasn't even like, he didn't even have like the bomb. I mean, he had the bomb, but like they're all right beside him.
Yeah. The only thing you can really do is to brush it off, right?
You definitely have to. Yeah, you have to completely forget about it because you still got to win the game, like no matter what. Like you can be distracted for the rest of the game, but the game still goes on. So
Definitely can't let that get to you. And now it's going to be pistol buys coming in for complexity side. They do have smokes to work with, so they're going to go for the cloud of smokes, Vape Nation around the A bomb site for them to try to go in for the bomb plant. Even those smokes are going to permit them actually to run it into 5. Shiz is playing on top of the E-box. He gets the first kill onto Uber. He actually never utilized, took advantage of those smokes to run across. The real finally manages to get the kill onto Destiny. Op shot missed by Yella onto Z. And at least they have the bomb plant.
Yep, that was the goal of the round. A couple of good smokes, and again, they do have some good eco strats that they could use. I wonder, yeah, and again, these eco strats could also double as rifle strats. The smoke seems sufficient outside that it could provide you the cover that you need to kind of swerve around those trains and gain some distance, which is the goal, right? You just don't want to get stuck in the choke points, get counter-nadated, because if you throw smokes down and don't have people out in at a certain distance, then CTs can just hit you without seeing you. They can just nade T-con, nade ladder, molly it, and then you're screwed because your smokes will eventually dissipate. But if you have the right timing, and you can get out as the smokes bloom and get across the site, or like sneak someone across the site early before you execute, that can make a huge difference.
We'll finally see it now for complexity in this other gun round. But it falls again to a pistol round win for complexity, losing the second round. History repeats. Showtime getting the first kill at lower ramp onto Ape, who had a 5-man AK set up here with complexity. That's already one big rifle down, but at least the good news is that Showtime wasn't able to salvage that AK. They're pushed all the way up. Look at that. You already have Shiz all the way up towards T-Con. He's going to be able to watch T-Con and ladder room. He does have support as well from 5 train and 6 train. This is not looking good for complexity.
No,
on their side, to spread across the map, they got to do these 1 versus 1 fights all the time.
Uber has a good opportunity. This man only has UMP. He's also the only person in her, so this almost certainly will spur a rotate. Oh, they are kind of taking their time here. Uber's going to get out. Wait. Yeah, catches a Showtime off guard. Good patience by him. Also going to try to sneak up here, but a man is waiting. It doesn't matter. He gets the headshot. He could be the man of the hour. I mean, Uber still has tons of life. Oh, never mind. Climbs his ladder. Gets taken down. And he's still done his job, though.
Yep, definitely. 2 big entries right now for complexity. It's now a 3 versus 2 as Def gets the kill onto PK on a rotation. Outshot missed by Yell. Second one not loaded on time as Android gets the last one into Shiz running out of bullets. What a job there by Uber.
Yeah, what a job by Uber. And running up pencil and then having the crouch and then hit that headshot right away. Critically important. Could have changed the whole momentum of the round. Made it a little bit more unsafe to plant. All these types of things all come down to that 1 kill, I think. So good bit of damage. Now Luminosity are in danger of a reset, so they've recovered after that atrocious go round, and maybe have another opportunity to try to prove themselves on T side.
This time it's going to be Uber that takes the advantage of being able to take control of Hell.
Yeah.
The real though gets the opener onto Shiz, and he's just going to hold angle in case PKL comes out from Ivy. And that first nade that was thrown gives that cue that somebody's playing their nice shot yesterday by Destiny. And they're still holding out towards Z. So this whole time that Uber is holding it, he loses the fight.
I feel like he was not doing enough there. I mean, yeah, no, I don't know. I take that back, because it's very common for someone to maybe peek the back of bomb.
Yeah. Back of bomb, moving out on a rotation from Ivy. But this whole time he just waited and never went.
Oh,
he's Def on a 3 versus 1.
Oh,
yeah.
He spotted both of them too. He knows one's Ivy and one's old bomb, or had moved over.
Still plenty of time to work with too. One flash to work with as well. Drop gives his position away.
I don't think they have line of sight on the bomb too, so they just could assume that he's taking it somewhere else.
Well, with 30 seconds left, though, yeah, with him still walking, he definitely does not have that time to move in towards the inner site. There you go.
Yell just comes back, cuts him off, and yeah, he had a little bit of an opportunity, but couldn't capitalize. And money, Ape's low, Uber's low. I think this is still worth a buy, though. To be honest, yeah. 2 Tech 9s is not a big disadvantage, in my opinion.
Maybe a 10-9 P250, but yes, indeed, you're right. I don't think it should be a disadvantage because Tech 9s are still very strong should they decide to rush out.
And you can just pick up an AK if your teammate dies. I think what should have happened though is Def should have bought a Tech 9 for Ape, and then Ape could have bought nades. That would have made way more sense considering their money. But it seems like they just snap bot. They're gonna do a quick inner.
One down. Showtime playing towards the bomb train. He's down at 46 HP, but has done enough damage. Def at 37, Android at 31. Shiz already in a rotation with one of his teammates towards inner. Actually, they have already all rotated towards inner. Bomb has been planted. Can compLexity hold it this time?
A little bit of utility, but a lot of damage dealt. 3 people are going to be moving up. Android full blind in the smoke. There are going to be some wonky kills about to go down, I'm sure.
Standard. First one is going to be PKL at the bomb train. Def moving up, and he never actually looked. Uber on a big flank. One back to the Tech 9. It's a volley being thrown on the bomb train. They don't have a smoke to work with, so PKL is going to rush up.
Oh my god.
And they save it. Are you still alive, Blonders? You're good?
Oh my god. Something had to happen. Something ridiculous. The fadeaway MP9 almost killed the second guy too, and just managed to stay alive somehow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And at the end of the round, he saved the UMP.
Oh man, I'm done. That's great. And wow, and this is all for the save from Luminosity. They've just traded rounds, and that was actually a very critical round. So no joke.
The rail spotted the first one on 5 train, spots one at Z, but does not expect that Yell and Showtime are up towards blue train as well, just above Olaf. Yell peeking out, but Android's there to help.
Android's crazy.
Traded out though by Showtime, down to 30 HP. Showtime's gonna try to get this kill, to no avail. PKL is out of the last man standing. Managed to kill 2 guys, but that's it. Def might even have enough time to run to pick up a gun. That's gonna be a UMP. I don't know why this is making me laugh, but it's a wonky series so far, and
yes.
I'm enjoying the entertainment side of it.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Definitely. I'll like imagine perfect CS, how like boring it would be. And it's like no game is nobody plays perfect CS, so that's why it's always entertaining. But kind of like the worse it gets sometimes, the better. But I mean, that was just like mechanically a funny moment.
It would have been nice to see like a bunch of Nova 3s at a major.
Shitting their pants.
Well, now it's going to be a full gun round for LG. That's going to be 3 M4s, a FAMAS, and a UMP. But look at how much ground they've covered now for LG. And even Shiz is going to hear the footsteps from Ape heading towards Ivy. Little did they know that they're setting up for smokes. But if they're doing that and they're going to run out towards T-Con, there's 3 guys waiting there. And that's Yell, Destiny, and Shiz.
Wow, this is some serious T-Con control. Versus an outside take, this should be money. And this...
away, though.
Are they going to go through it? Oh my god, they did.
Okay. Give it away, but... Isn't that?
Showtime. Oh, I thought Showtime had a UMP. Okay, so the smoke them out pop isn't a lot of them across. There's still a lot of people to kill here. Showtime's actually running through this right now. Oh my god.
Uber last man standing, 36 seconds left on the clock. That's 1 kill. He's up in a 4 versus 1. He's up against Yell, Shiz, and Destiny remaining. Lines up 2, but runs out of bullets, unfortunately.
Yeah, if he had those bullets, he probably would have got that. It would have still been a difficult 1v1, not knowing where the other person was, but quite close. I don't like how they just jumped through the T-Con smoke. That should have been, like, that... It's not like that smoke could be a bluff, you know? It's like it's a close-up smoke inside T-Con. There's no way they threw that from outside T-Con. So you know they're literally just telling you, you can't come here right now. and they actually had 3 people there. Maybe Luminosity, or excuse me, maybe complexity thought they only had 1. They just needed a trade, but I don't know. They lost 1 guy. They didn't even trade him, so they didn't really commit to that fight either, which is kind of the worst thing about it. If they went to trade it and they got 4v4, it would have been a perfectly good deal. They would have still found out there's 2 more people there, but at least you could see that their effort made sense.
Well, for this round, it's going to be, again, 3 of them pushing up, setting up like the Bermuda Triangle towards Seacon. Finally, Yell decides to fall back to support towards Ivy. This could be huge right now, because if Def is able to sell a good flank, or a good fake here, no, actually, sorry, Yell is going to rotate all the way across to Z. And even the way that Showtime's set up, he's already at the old bomb train.
Wow.
So it's going to be a fast rotation for them. Showtime long range gets the kill onto Surreal, Yelled it onto 8. At least the bomb is planted at this point. Android pushing up, getting the first kill, getting spammed through the smoke, but it does not connect.
Oh, he stays alive. These smokes are a problem for us at the moment. Oh, and that smoke dissipates, but he doesn't get the kill. They won't expect 2 people to be there.
No, both playing close. Now on the big flank, Def is a little bit too late. I mean, they've already cleared up on that bomb.
And just aware that someone's probably flanking, or potentially flanking, if not upper. And that's it. They seal that up. Now the plant might make them want to buy. No, they actually just don't have much money at all. Yeah, they just have. But at least they can only. I mean, at least they can just do 1 save. They get a Uber drop some P250s for anyone who needs it. Go off of loss bonus this next round. Maybe have a couple of smokes. Their eco outside strat, which is really good. Going back and forth. A tumultuous half.
And this gives a chance right now. They're playing, giving LG that respect, not going for the full buy. So that means LG at this point had the better gun power, and at the same time might be able to have enough econ being built up here for the last remaining rounds of this second map. Should they not lose many players in this round here? No, Android with Surreal moving down. Big flash that blinds 2 of them and gives them a chance to move inside the site. Surreal then onto Showtime. But the bomb is running forward!
Oh no, that's a huge mistake. Oh, that Uber just wants to kill as soon as possible.
Who was that had the bomb?
I think it was
Ape.
I'm following it. Ooh, can't get that headshot. 13-13, and Luminosity are on CT side. Now,
And they needed that bomb plant too.
They wanted it. Could have had they potentially could have had an op if they wanted to. I don't think they have been opping on T side, but they're
more utilities if they wanted to. I mean, that's
money for the next round, if
plus.
anything. You could go. You always want the plan, of course.
Yeah. So we're tied up now 13-13 between complexity and Luminosity Gaming. If you just tuned in, the first map was actually won by complexity on Dust 2, 19-15 in overtime. Second one in its route to possibly go into overtime as well. Look at an aggressive push at the lower ramp to start things off. Yell gets the op kill onto Uber, and that resets things back here for COL.
Peaks look really strong from PKL. This opening kill is huge. That smoke is awful, so it actually doesn't smoke them out, and it doesn't smoke off either side, so it doesn't create any confusion, but I guess you can clear out close IV, but from this 3v5 are in an awful position.
Yeah, and they're spread across the map too, right? So Def has committed towards the Ivy side. You have one towards the inner halls. No, that's T-Con with Android. And then you had Ape looking towards the lower ramp and then moving back towards the ladder room. So you're going to have pretty much a 3-man attempt of a take from all angles and all entries possible. And that's where you're not set up for trades. It's not that easy for you to commit inside the site. Or I guess at this point, outside the site. Ape is now the last man standing. That's pretty much it. Luminosity Gaming is going to retake the lead in this game. No bomb plants coming in for complexity either.
Yeah, no bomb plant, not a lot of money. They might opt to save. They're going to be within 2, and then they did this on Dust 2, right? It was 14-14. They didn't have a lot of money. They saved. They played for the 30th round and then brought it to OT and won it. And they've also won an OT on Train as well. Can't expect that it would be a good decision to buy here, so it looks like they're just going to buy a little bit. Just get a smoke, a couple flashes, half armor, go off loss bonus next round. Play for OT.
Let's see, the OT gods will be in their favor. The Luminosity Gaming, again, it was off that pause, wasn't it? That they started to come back into this game.
Yeah, it was, and that wasn't even a tactical pause.
So now Ape is setting up here for them to execute back towards the outside. He does have a flash for them to move out towards that ladder room. Def does get the entry, though, onto PKL long range from Olaf into the Ivy. Connects with a second shot onto Destiny, and then they're pushing through. They're actually winning this one so far. Shiz is on the top of heaven. Misses all of his shots. Finally connects onto Uber, but runs out of bullets at this point and gives away his position.
The bomb's going down for some reason. People can retake spots at the moment. They haven't picked up any guns, though. Yeah. So 3 players up. The shift is very winnable space.
Now lining up 2, make that a 2 versus 1. Runs out of bullets as Yell back to the Eagle, and they win this one.
Wow. Okay, I didn't expect that. We haven't really seen compLexity convert any of their pistol rounds or eco rounds or force ups or whatever into wins. But that was a sick, critical one. I mean, they were just giving that up to Luminosity. Luminosity lost it. Nice shots from Android. Obviously, running out of bullets there, quite unfortunate.
And it was all from the entry of Def too, right? By getting that kill onto PKL at Ivy.
That 1D.
Yeah, Bomb Train player was caught looking out towards Hell, and then he got pushed from ladder room. So out in the open and exposed with their positioning here for LG. Full gun round coming in for compLexity, and pretty much a gamble for both sides. LG loses this one. They have no money to work with in the last round. compLexity, same thing on their side with slightly stronger weapons, but again, Bermuda. Actually, it's only 2 guys pushing up. Surreal spots him. Shiz is close as well.
Holding his ground. Smoke's gonna come out. Nobody's gonna act off it quite yet. Wow, Brave Man playing right up close to it, but nobody's actually behind it this time. T-Con control has been something interesting that Luminosity have been doing that have been working out really well. And let's see what compLexity's response to it will be. Will they re-aggress? Will they avoid it? They wait.
Alright, so it looks like Corey, or should I say Ape, is calling it for 3 guys to go Ivy, so they will execute toward the outside. Smoke being thrown, though, from the CTs. They're going to try to hold that back for a bit. And there's only going to be 2 guys actually walking up towards Ivy, so they are going to go for T-Con, ladder room, Ivy crunch. PKL blinds up 2 guys fully, and they actually never really peeked out. So much respect given. First one is down, trying to go for the trade, and it works. And even on top of that, Surreal gets the kill onto Shiz. Destiny on the bomb train. Yelled with the op kill onto Surreal. Now it's a 3-on-2 situation, 20 seconds off the clock. They have to act quick for compLexity. The bomb is down. Uber is moving up, gets and connects onto Destiny. But now there's 10 seconds left. Ape has to move in. Jumps across. Or I guess he just runs across. He'll get the plant.
Or they're going to watch Ivy. They've got a man on it. Nice peek, though, from Showtime. And Uber's going to be sitting on the bomb. His gun might be sticking out here. Not sure if anyone's going to spot him.
Yell's moving up here from the bomb train. Uber kills Yell, and it's up on a 1 versus 1. Remembers where Showtime wide peek, and he wins it.
Showtime seemed like he let go of his mouse a little bit there. Might have actually got nervous or something. It seemed like he loosened up a little bit too much after whiffing the first couple of bullets, and then Uber caught him off guard. And compLexity after that eco, after converting that eco, also sealed up the following round. And now it's actually Luminosity who have to play from behind. They have nothing.
I'm still not taking anything away from Luminosity Gaming. They probably can still win this round.
They probably can still win this round. 100%.
Yeah. All right, Uber says no. Gets the first kill onto Destiny as he pushed out aggressively on the outside. He's looking to spot possibly 2 or 3 more if he can. He will at least get shot at from Red Train. Lines up 2. That's some information given away. Runs out of bullets, but they're still falling down like flies here from both sides. Showtime is now the last man standing, ladies and gentlemen. This could be it. 3 versus 1 situation. Showtime with the 5-7, but he's done it before. With the same weapons. Against the same amount of numbers. He gets long range. Gets the first kill, but there you go. Traded out by Surreal, ladies and gentlemen. compLexity wins the second map 16-14, wins the series, and also are crowned the champions of the Call of the North. Second one here, presented by Bell. And this means that compLexity will be going